Namaste, this is Honey with Shani, your Love Yourself life coach, and I'm sorry that I did not post this video in the morning as I was going through some low period. I couldn't shoot it, and I shoot it daily and post it daily. I was down with some sad thing which happened in my house, so I think you will ask me, honey, what happened? So you're a family to me now. So I lost my kitty, like I had a small kitten, and she just passed away yesterday morning. So I was down with that, and then I'm back, and then my body wanted to rest, wanted to weep, wanted to grieve, and I gave my body enough time to come back. And then in the evening we got another kit, which is very small, from the road, and he's doing good, but I really miss my kitten a lot. So I'm fine now after doing my release work and all the grieving work and going through the pain of separation and everything. I'm fine now. So I'm back again, and I'm sorry, so you need to hear it right now today, and maybe you can hear it tomorrow along with the tomorrow's message. So I'm going to shoot both of them together right away. So I'll read both of them together. So one is for 22nd and the other is for 23rd. Okay. So I don't know what it is. So we are on the day 22 from the book Trust Life, and let us see what is there for us. So my body is a good friend that I take loving care of. Wow. Okay. So my body is a good friend that I take loving care of. And good, I heard to my body. It wanted to rest. It wanted to just do nothing, just be into silent zone, and I honored my body. That's what we all need to do it, okay? Whatever is asking us to do at whatever time. Don't fake yourself to be strong or that you know it all, you can do it all. We all have some shades, some weaknesses, some attachments, and we are humans. We have all the emotions, and it's okay to feel the emotions. It's simply okay. So at times you might feel angry, you might feel sad, you might feel a lot of hurt or depression. It's okay. Be with it, bear it completely, and still love yourself with all your pain and all your worries. And then you'll be coming back. If you're suppressing, no, I'm fine, everything is good, it's okay, I understand, aisa hota hai, whatever. Don't give all those rags and the knowledge and the gyan at the time when you're going through the emotion. You just want to be yourself, honor your feelings, be with your feelings, and take support or help from somebody you really trust. And that's what I did. I took energies, dikshas, I did my readings done, is my baby safe, I did my candle work. So I blessed the soul that she's happy, and in the spirit world she's fine. So I did whatever it took for me to understand that she's safe and all. I followed my teachers and my people whom I learned the courses from. I asked them, they helped me go through the process, and of course blessings of everybody. So whomever you trust during the process, but only one thing, don't deny the feelings. Don't deny them, be with them, and you'll be out of them. When you deny, they are suppressed and they come on your body as a disease or something. Okay. So I hope this is a very, very powerful piece of advice. Happened right away. Okay. And as you people said, you love to hear my experiences, so I'm sharing it. I hope it helps. Let me know if it's helping you. And are you also going through something? Are you denying it, accepting it? Whatever you're doing, it's fine, but from now, accept it. Honor your feelings, honor your body. Okay, let us see. So I forgive myself for not treating my body well in the past. So I forgive myself for not treating. It's my responsibility, it's my body. I need to treat it well. And if we haven't done, no problem. If we haven't done in the past, no problem. So very first sentence itself is saying, I forgive myself for not treating my body well in the past. I was doing the best I could with the understanding and knowledge I had. So at any point of time, of course, I do feel I started blaming myself about the kitty yesterday, that maybe I did not protect her well. But again, I realized under no circumstances you're going to blame. You did your best to give her the best love and the comfortable home, the spiritual environment. And she used to attend all my sessions, and very lovingly she used to sit, and she was a divine soul. So initially during the grief and all, I did blame myself a lot. So Then I realized I was doing my best I could with the understanding and knowledge I had. Now I care enough for myself to nourish myself with all the best that life has to offer. So wherever we are growing, we are learning, we are understanding. So past is gone. Maybe we have made mistakes in choosing the wrong diets or the wrong posture of your body or whatever. But now we are learning, we are understanding, we are honoring our body, our feelings, our emotions, and giving the best the life can offer. I give my body what it needs on every level to bring it up to optimal health. So on every level, may it be food, nourishment, if you lack in some vitamins or you feel you don't have energy enough, so you need more of proteins and carbohydrates, get yourself analyzed and checked and give what it needs. Okay. I eat nutritious food with joy. So not necessarily nutritious foods are boring. So no, I have salads for my dinner. Of late I'm not having due to lockdown. All those my exotic veggies are not easily available here. So I put lots of love and blessings in my food, and I eat like as if I really enjoy them. So my daughter says, such a boring food you eat daily and you enjoy. I said, I truly enjoy because I feel I'm giving that nutrition to my body. My cells are smiling inside, my stomach and all are happy. They don't want to do so much work of digesting heavy food, and I feel great that I'm doing great work for my body and showing my love in this form. So even if you feel that I have to eat salad because I want to diet, don't do it from that space. Give it a lot of love and then eat the nutritious food. Nutritious food can be healthy and if you can be tasty also, but also just in case of taste you add more masalas or shakar, sugar or something. No, you know what is good for your health and put a lot of love in that and enjoy. Affirm that I enjoy tasty healthy food, or enjoy healthy food if it's not tasty initially. I enjoy healthy food. I just love healthy nutritious diet, and then you will feel it's really tasty. And I don't put any salt, no masala, no chaat masala, no seasoning, nothing. It's very raw, just baked like kind of a thing. And I can taste every vegetable. I eat very slow and do my awareness while eating, so I can taste carrots, I can taste capsicum, I can taste mushrooms, I can taste all the vegetables which are there, because there is no extra adult things in that. So you can affirm that I enjoy nutritious food. I drink lots of nature's pure water. So again, I used to wonder how come people don't drink water, but I know people don't feel thirsty, they don't remember, and maybe out of feeling that I have to go to urination again and again, so why to drink? I'm good. And which is bad. We are 70% water. So if I don't know how many people are aware, we need to drink 70% of your weight in your water. For example, if you're 50 kg, so 7 5s are 35, so 3.5 liters of water we need to consume minimum. Okay, minimum. That much so we require. Then we perspire, we urinate, we require more, but that much is optimum. But people drink only a glass sometimes, or only half a glass or half a liter. If you're doing good enough water, very good. If you're not, but I love drinking water. I love drinking nature's brilliant, pure, vibrational water. Put a lot of love and you'll enjoy. The water will call you, come on, drink me. So that is good. Okay. I continuously find new ways to exercise that are fun. So not necessarily you have to do typically Zumba, typically aerobics, or you have to go to gym and do it. You can enjoy your dance, your walk, and do listening to the affirmations, or even if you're doing household work, put some music and do it with some moves and all, so that you're enjoying and you're working out as well. But do let the body move, so that will create the movement and flexibility in your body. I love every part of my body, inside and out. I now choose the peaceful, harmonious, loving thoughts that create an internal atmosphere of harmony for the cells in my body to live in. I am in harmony with every part of life. So externally, we are taking care of our diet, water, and exercise. Internally, we are taking care of our thoughts and loving our thoughts, loving ourselves, creating the world of love, peace, and harmony. My body is a good friend that I take loving care of. I am nurtured and nourished. I rest well. I sleep peacefully. I awaken with joy. Life is good and I enjoy living it, and so it is. So last thing, my body is a good friend that I take loving care of, are all affirmation. So if you need to go back, rewind it, listen them, put up in the chat box, write it in your notebook, repeat them often. That will create a beautiful body. And we are there because of a body. If the body is dead, if the body does not function, what's the point? You know, we are soul, ultimate divine power, but for now we require this body. For now it's working as an instrument to learn, to grow, to love others, to spread this love, work of love and everything, and achieve our dreams, create the life of a magic, because this body is there. So if we neglect it, we are actually neglecting our dreams and everything. I've seen people working 20 hours, 16 hours and all, just neglecting, just munching up any burger or something on the go, having coffees back to back to be awake, just to fulfill some target, to achieve some amount of money or go to the world tour. And what's the point? We're neglecting our body for which we are doing everything. So we need to have priorities, and the first one is be healthy in your mind and the body, and the rest of the things will follow. You don't have to rush for anything. If you're aligned in a peaceful and loving state, things will come to you. You don't have to run to the things. They do come. Okay. So I will also read for 23rd of September. So it's in the middle of the 2 days. So I'm not going to create another video. This is together. And let us see what is there for 23rd September. As I change my thoughts, the world around me changes. So talking about internal world. And of course, you need to be aware what are the thoughts going on, and then only you can change it. If thoughts were about feeling bad, feeling guilty, or feeling not doing enough, okay, I'm thinking these thoughts. Now what? Come on, I will undo it and recreate my affirmations. So I repeat, as I change my thoughts, the world around me changes. Whatever the problem is, it comes from a thought pattern, and thought patterns can be changed. It may feel true, it may seem true. All these problems we are wrestling with and juggling in our lives. However, no matter how difficult the issue is that we are dealing with, it is only an outer result or the effect of an inner thought pattern. So we must be thinking, okay, the corona is there, my people are suffering, or maybe I am suffering, or there's other problems also. There is, I mean, actually I thought death was there. There was a problem. I did not never thought about my kitty's death. But what it showed me, ki honey, you still need to come from the space of loving yourself. When the things came, you started blaming yourself. You felt guilty about it. And look at you, you did a lot of work, you did love her, and you provided her the safe atmosphere. She was again from a mother just dropped a kitten in her house and she never appeared. And we lovingly took care of giving us viscous food and everything, taking loving care, and she became real good healthy kid. And she was responded with loving. But during the time I did blame, and that was a lesson to learn. You see, even after teaching loving yourself, there are points in our area where we require to reflect back. Are we still coming from the space of judging ourselves, criticizing, feeling bad about ourselves? So that was a lesson for me to learn. When the situation comes, are you stable? So at times, that took some time to come up. But then what exercise helped me was being aware. Okay, this is what is happening. Let me be with it. Let me experience the pain. And then I'll work on my affirmation. I did my writing work and releasing everything and all those stuff. So no matter how real the problem, you know, I fought with God. I literally wrote a letter to God. God, why didn't you protect her? She was such a sweetheart. And you say I'm there with you. You are not with me. You only say I'm there. If you would be there, you take care of my baby. And I mean, I did all damn things, you know. I'm sharing it very, 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 very openly with you all. And then I got an answer that your kitty is safe, she's angel, and she's merged with the light, and she's protected. I did the angel work of light root, and then I was feeling good. And then I said, sorry, God. And God said, it's okay, honey. I mean, I really had the conversation with God. I feel that thing is there. I don't know how many people feel it will come out soon, you know. Okay. So if you don't know what thoughts are creating your problems, you are in the right place now, because this book is designed to help you find out. Look at the problems in your life, any problem you're going through. Ask yourself, what kinds of thoughts am I having that create this? What kind of thoughts are these? This is creating this. I'm not helping you with this. You have to find out and let me know in the comment box what did come up or nothing came up. You need to be really sitting quietly and okay, I'm going through this. What kind of, so as I told about mine, so not having self-love enough or criticizing was a problem that helped me come from this problem. It happened yesterday. If you allow yourself to sit quietly and ask this question, your inner intelligence will show you the answer. So listen to your inner guidance, because if you know I have a mission, you know, so I always introduce myself. I'm Hani Vachani, your Love Yourself Life Coach. I am there to empower and inspire people to connect to their inner self. You need to connect to your inner self, because you're only empowered when you're connected to yourself and love yourself unconditionally. Okay? So connect to your inner self, find out why is the scene created, or what is it trying to tell me about myself, about my thought patterns. What am I learning from this? What am I picking up from this? Sit quietly and be willing to listen to the answer. Maybe you're new to it, you don't get any answer, you get again so much thoughts and all going on, but stay calm and patient. The answers will come. Don't be in a hurry, don't be in a rush, just stay connected. Okay, so namaste, this is Hani Vachani, your Love Yourself Life Coach. I'll see you tomorrow again on my channel, Being Harmony, a harmonious way of living life. I love you. I'm waiting for your comments below for both the videos together. Okay, take care, keep affirming, keep loving yourself. Namaste, bye bye.